Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it is March 24th of 2021. In 2 days, I will be 80 years of age. Never thought, I just never, I never thought I would be 80 years of age. I, I've mentioned this before. All my life, I thought that like when I got married at age 26, and one of the reasons I got married was I thought my life's almost over. I just thought I was so old. May have something to do with being the child of alcoholics. My parents I don't remember ever getting a spanking or being yelled at or anything, but they just they drank. They each had their thing that they did. My mother would, both of them worked their entire life, never missed a day's work. My mother would come home from work, make her a highball and sandwich or whatever, and then sit down at the phone with the her phone directory at and start calling family and friends that were in her, and you know, she'd be, of course, she progressively, got more intoxicated. She'd be calling at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But it may have something to do with that. If you're, I think, a child of alcoholics, I think you may, you know, think you're older than than you are, and maybe that had something to do with it. I also never did the math. Uh, when I went to Catholic school, and when the nuns talked about, the third secret of Fatima would be uh, revealed in 1959 or whenever it was. And I graduated from grade school in 1955, and so I just never figured the dates. I never did that. Like when the movies came out, 19 what, 80, what was it, 84? Uh, I just never did the math. So here I am surprised at being 80 years of age. And man, it seems when you think that way, it just seems strange. When I was working all my life, everything, I just thought that I would, be working maybe 12-hour shifts on Saturday and Sunday, and then, that would be, I never thought that I would, retire. And I forget how many years I took Social Security at age 62, but I continued working. And then I was still working but not the same, at 65 I was working. Uh, 65 years of age. And I just thought I would be, you know, at work and probably drop over, but it didn't work that way. At some point, my uh, medical problems kicked in, and I really couldn't be working. I couldn't be working and running to the bathroom every 15 minutes, and other minor problems. So anyway, that's not just what I wanted to talk about. So I think it just stopped. Nope, I think it's still raining a little bit. The sun is shining. It's one of those days the sun is shining here in Fort Worth, Texas, and some rain is coming down. I've always liked the rain. I've got some videos on here that when I was in Miami for 5 years, I made a couple of videos of, a storm and lightning and that type of thing. I've always liked the rain. Not a cold rain, but I liked Miami's weather, and I liked the beaches, you know, and that not being crowded. They had so many beaches, and I think the people there just took it. Of course, people coming in for vacation and stuff, they enjoyed the beaches, but you know, you could drive around and just nobody at the beaches, nobody at the beaches, nobody at the beaches. Now, of course, Kansas City, Missouri area where I grew up, there was a couple of lakes, Lake Jacomo, and or you could drive down to the Ozarks, of course, and there was a lake down there. But when I discovered, well, first I went after 2000. I ended up in Orlando for I think a year or so. Then I went to Texas, and then from Texas I went to Miami. But when I went to Miami, and I'd been in Orlando, but when I was in Orlando, I drove over to Miami and went to Haulover Beach, world famous nude beach. I mean, there's more to it than just a section that's a nude beach, but it's a world famous nude beach that's allowed by the government, and it has been for a long time. You know, as long as there's no improprieties taking place, people could use it. And the community there, people agreed that they would sort of police it themselves. So if you went to that Haulover Beach area, the nude beach area, because there's a wider area than Haulover, you know, Haulover Beach, and it's wide, but there's a small part there. If you went there and if you took a camera, and I did take a couple pictures there at the nude beach of myself, you know. But if and when I was in, did I say Orlando? I mean Miami. When I was in Orlando, yeah, I went to where they launched the rockets and Kennedy Space Center, and right next to that is a federal park. And before a launch, they shut it down, I think, for 3 days, and then after the launch, they make sure it's locked down for 2 days. But anyway, there's 24 nice places there where you can parking lot 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 24, and there are federal park rangers there, and there are signs no nudity allowed all over the place. But everybody knows, and the park rangers know, that area 24 you can be nude, and as long as you don't as long as you don't do something wrong, they're not going to bother you. And so I think I only went there a few times, but when I went there, I didn't go on a Saturday or a Sunday or a holiday, So I went on a weekday. And area parking 1, 2, 3, 4, up to like 22 or something. 0 cars in the parking lot. And then when you got to like area 22, there might be a couple cars in that thing. And then you get to 23, and it might be half filled. And those people, parked there, and because of parking spaces, there was 24 was filled, the parking lot, and then the people at 23 would walk up to, And I wish I could find it now. I took a picture of myself standing underneath one of the federal signs that said "No nudity allowed," and I took a, I can't find that picture now. I think that'd be great, But That was kind of it wasn't the greatest beach because there was a lot of rocks there, and also the waves. At least the few times that I was there, the waves came pounding in, so not the best. But how did I get on the subject of beaches? I guess just because it was raining or something. So let's see here. I think I got these. I ordered this chair on the 24th, so this is the 24th, and it's almost 6 p.m., so I must have ordered this right after, midnight, so, and I'm not going to get it till after April 1st. This chair here really hurts my back, and so I hope this thing goes together easy, and I hope it holds up. So what else do we have? I'll put links to all these things, by the way. Okay, I ordered the case for my, I got it just a few hours ago. Woke up from a nap and it was here. I was kind of concerned about it because it was so inexpensive. And actually, it's a little more expensive than I thought, $20. But I was a little bit concerned about it. Oh, wait a minute. Severe thunderstorm. Watch. Huh. Unknown warning. Whoops. Well, okay, why is there an unknown warning? Okay, let's see. I don't know how much. Let me pull up this so I can see. I think after I make this video, I think I'm going to hook up my second monitor. So I'll have a monitor that I can see what you're seeing and stuff like that. Let's see, what did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to see what you could see here. Okay. There you go. Yeah. So, doesn't look too bad. Oops. Outlook, slight risk. I've never seen that before. 68 degrees right now, and 70% chance of rain. Yeah, that's right. And anyway. Oh, this is the case. And actually, it advertises that, oh, there, you can see it on the, let me minimize this, whoops. Waterproof, dustproof, shockproof case, built-in screen protector, full body underwater protection cover. So, and it fits well. I haven't tried any of the buttons. Let me see if I can turn it off easily here. Where's the button here? Let's see. Oh, okay. I just wasn't, which is fine. Emergency power off and restart or whatever. So, yeah, I just wasn't pressing the button. Yeah, let's see. Power off. I'll just do a restart. Never hurts to restart it occasionally. But actually, it's I'm satisfied with it and happy with it. Now this is, but they have other cases, so but I'll put the link below. But this is the case I got is for a Pixel 4a, and it's not for the 5G. This is for the Pixel 4a, 4G only, not for the. So. What else? Okay, I ordered these aspirin. I bought 1,000, let's see. Okay, it's showing this, that I purchased these. I had 1,000, let's see, here's, this is what I ordered before. And really big container, and this one's smaller. That's in my medicine thing there. I take one baby aspirin. A lot of people do. A lot of doctors recommend, but you don't do what your doctor says. Taking one baby aspirin a day. But not if you have tendencies for bleeding and stuff like, do what your doctor says. Don't do what somebody on YouTube tells you to do. This is the spray to clean the screen, which I just got. And they sent a cloth along too. To use. And what else? And this desk came, I think it was yesterday I put it together. And that's the identical kind of desk that I already had here. And I got that yesterday, put it together, and then put it right next to this one. So I finally have room to eat. So anyway, I moved my PC monitor was on a box at the end of this desk. And I moved it up on the end of the new desk that's behind this. I moved the monitor, which was right here all the time, and that's way too close to my eyes, I think. I moved it, and now it's on the front edge of the new. So on this desk I have that new $99 scanner for scanning images, documents, stuff like that. Then I have my Stream Deck here. Then I have my microphone here, the Wave 3. And then right now on a stand, a little stand, I've got the cell phone. I'm not sure if I'll leave it there. I don't know. And then, of course, the camera is on I just moved it to a very small tripod. I had it on a larger tripod, a big tripod, and I could only close that thing down to about, this size, but got that on it, so I've got a more, right in your face type of situation. So I think here in a little bit, I think I will, and I may have to, maybe not. I just moved the computer desktop up there, but I'm not sure. I think I can slide out the monitor down over a little bit, bring another monitor and put it up here, and that way when I'm making YouTube videos and doing some other things, I'll be able to have two monitors. I've got a long monitor. I've got one of the wide monitors, but it's too shallow in height. I forget what the number is on it. see, maybe we could do a, never mind, I've already done that. So, I'm still waiting for the stimulus direct deposit. I thought the three of us that live here, I thought that we would have got it by now. Because right away, you know, they sent out a whole bunch of direct deposits. And they're still sending out direct deposits, I guess. But they've also started sending out checks and sending out the debit cards. I think, of course, direct deposit's what I want. If they send me a debit card, I think I'll be maybe spending a little too much money. Unless you could take the debit card that they send you, and then if you could log into your bank account and somehow, which I don't think you'd be able to do. If it's like other debit cards or something, I don't think you could log into your bank account and then deposit it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure we'll get the stimulus money. We're not in an emergency situation or anything, you know. We got enough to keep our head above water, barely. And but there are a lot of people that, I mean, this virus has been, you know, just absolutely. I mean, I'm 80 years old, and I've never seen anything like this. We've been, you know, on lockdown really for, you know, a year now, and I never was, well, recently. Since all my medical conditions have kicked in, I haven't been getting out that much, but there's some places I'd like to go, places I haven't been yet here, you know, and things I would like to do. There's a ham radio club that meets, did meet every Thursday. I never went. I just kept meaning to, you know, do it. And I haven't been to the Botanical Garden here in Fort Worth yet. Haven't been to the Fort Worth Zoo. There's some things I would like to check out. Although, I mean, I'm saying that now, but in truth, am I going to, you know, what I do now is sleep and sit here. That's why I want to get you know, another chair. That's about what I do, is just sleep, eat, and go to the bathroom and sit here in this chair. See, what else? Oh, I've had the first virus shot injection, and on the 31st of this month, I will have the second injection. And then 21 days after that, I should have the protection that these two shots are going to provide. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I guess maybe the next time I make a video, I'll have two monitors. I've done this before. If you watch my videos, I've hooked up. I got a bunch of monitors sitting on the floor, you know, extra wide and all kinds of stuff. And I thought about, well, I mean, let me cover that area. I've thought about getting a 4K monitor. I've had a 4K monitor. I gave it to my grown son. I have, I ordered an extra wide back a few years ago, and then I decided I didn't, because of the height thing. Then I ordered another extra wide, better one, and gave that to my grown son. Uh, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do, except I'm waiting for that chair to come. Got a few things on my wish list, maybe to get, but I'm not sure if I'll get anything. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.